This video is going to show you how to edit the email address of a contact at your ADRC. Right now, I am logged in as if I am Beverly Young with Boston University. You can see that in the live filter section, I've applied Boston University so that all of the contacts listed in this table are with Boston University. And I'm going to perform step 3 on this checklist, where I'm looking through to see if the email addresses are correct. So I'm going to look at this column here for the primary email address. And what I want to see is an institutional email address. You can see here for this entry that this one is a Gmail address. So we would want to change that. To do that, you would click on the contact link, and that opens up a new tab. And we can see here, this is the individual's entry. This is the Gmail address that we're seeing in that report, and we want to change that. There is another place on this page where additional email addresses can be listed. So what we could do is highlight this email address and then cut it and paste it in this optional section where we can have additional email addresses. These email addresses are only visible to authenticated members, and this individual will at a later time be able to look at this entry and decide whether or not they want to share this email address in the private version of the directory. But we can go ahead and shift that email address to this location. And then we want to put the institutional email address in this location. So I looked this up and found out that this is his institutional email address. So I'm going to paste that in there. And then what we would do is we would click the Save and Exit Form button. So we're going to save and exit the form, and we'll get a little pop-up message. If any of the required fields for this person have not been filled out, we'll get this message. If you wish to, you can go ahead and fill in this information on the individual's behalf. Or you can click this middle button that says Ignore and Leave Record. You can then close this tab. And then when you refresh this page, you can see that we now have the correct email address listed for this individual. So you would go through the remainder of your list and look for any of those exceptions and make changes to those. If you have any questions about this process, please email nachelp@uw.edu.